Hello, everybody. Welcome to the virtual comedy show. I'm Brad Tassell, and I totally forgot what I was going to tell you. What happened at the beginning a second ago?
I knew if the technical stuff worked, you would forget your whole act.
Hey, that was the best opening we've had in literally 2 months.
Not bad.
That actually works. So you keep going back to Zoom 0.04 or whatever that was. Steve had to just get rid of all the Zooms and start over with the original Zoom that has COVID, actually, I think.
I'm going to Skype this show from now on.
Yes, we're going to Skype. We're going to do it on Group Meet. By the way, Steve, that vendor place that we used to do shows for still will not give it up. They keep saying, we have shows, and they make you do it on Google Meet, which is just perfect for our shows. Google Meet. God. So welcome, everybody. And I'll just skip ahead from what I was going to tell you and say we have a very special night. We, of course, have our stars, Steve Goody and Patty Vasquez will be crazy as usual. But instead of our normal singer and comedian, we have a long list of Eric's friends to do a tribute to our dear friend. The sideways thing, right, is this. Eric would always come on this show, and his video would always be sideways when he came in. And we'd also see a lot of nose hair. So that was always fun. A lot of nose hair. He was always sideways. And we were always tickled to death. And if you don't know Eric Brown, he was not only a friend and would watch his show, but he was an artist and a regular on Dr. Demeno. He had many, many great songs, and you will hear some of his songs tonight. And he was an amazing man. And after hearing of his brilliance, I wish we could show a picture of Eric because
I will.
What I liked about Eric is he had all his talent, but I say he looked like my driver's ed instructor. I don't know. He also Pat, his wife, was here. He always looked like he was, about to teach me something nice, and that was always sweet. So if he had students, I think they would have loved him. So I say for myself, it was a joy for so many years to say hello to Eric when he would show up sideways before the show, and he was always kind and sweet, and we emailed actually quite a bit to each other, and he was joyous. And I loved to see, and he loved seeing our parody singers and our comics, especially when I was doing a monologue. I would see his face, and he would always have that look that said, "Please try harder." That was so nice. It was just like every time. So for you, Eric, here are the jokes this week. I know you're up there, tapping your watch and getting ready for the top 10 to start. So, Steve, you laughed way too hard at that. And
Please try harder, Brad.
I will never forget. Well, you're going to see that didn't happen this week either. Okay, so here we go. Let's get through my part so we can get to the tribute. Here we go. Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, announced. It's Mike Johnson. Is that his name?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, my God. He announced that the orange deep throat was an FBI informant against Jeffrey Epstein. And boy, that shows you how hard a worker Trump is. No one has been more undercover than the tangerine trickster. He was Epstein's best friend for 20 years, getting evidence. Trump molested hundreds of children for the cause. Isn't that fantastic? He partied endlessly, forcing kids into threesomes with Epstein just to see him in the act. He gathered intel 1,000 times that island and was forced to hurt so many children in the name of justice. So good for you, Donnie. Of course, later it's going to come out that Trump was also in deep cover handing out Kool-Aid at Jonestown. I think that's going to be the other. Sorry, that got a little rough, didn't I? You know what? I just can't be, when something is that horrible, when somebody is that terrible of a person, it's hard to write real jokes about it. It's just that, husband.
Especially when we're doing a tribute.
Yes, yeah. I know. I think Eric would enjoy that. Okay. Not like the last the husband of. Okay. Anyway, now next up, the island nation of Tuvalu. Who's ever heard of this? Kevin, Tuvalu.
I've heard of it.
No.
Well, Tuvalu is sinking so fast into the sea it will be gone in under a decade.
Oh
the country has decided to continue to exist as a digital nation. That's their goal.
Yep.
So no matter where the locals go that live there, no matter where their citizens of Tuvalu go, they will still be citizens. Meaning, as a digital subject, you would live in one country, but only have to follow the rules and pay taxes and vote of the digital country. Isn't that wild? And by the way, this just in, 225 million Americans just announced they are now Tuvalians. So it's kind of
Woo.
Tuvalu. Look that up because it's actually true. Okay.
Yeah.
The VMA Awards were last night. Did anyone, we're such an old group, except for a couple of us, did anybody watch the VMA Awards?
What?
VMA, what is that?
Came after my bedtime.
Metrics Association. Okay.
My voltage meter amplification.
Yes. Victory, mega, absolutely. It's Video Music Awards for all the old people. My dad, my dad's birthday. Happy birthday to my dad.
Happy birthday, Bruce.
Happy birthday.
90. He's 90 years old.
No.
Oh, wow.
Amen.
Still as spry as he was at 89. Okay. The VMA Awards were last night, and you know you're old when Mariah Carey comes out and everyone screams, "Hi, Grandma!" So that was fantastic. Please sing my Christmas song. And I do have to say though, I'm not an old fuddy-duddy. I love a lot of the new artists in the world today. I love a lot of the young women are doing amazing music. Ricky Martin was there. Some talented artists. What was really interesting is all the young artists were thrilled to see Ariana Grande, and they all kept telling the Wicked star, "Eat a sandwich for God's sakes." All right, let's bring Ariana on the show. There she is. She's really, and I'm going to stop and say I wrote a really horrible joke for that, and I didn't do it, and it was. I'm not going to tell you now. Okay, so anyway, it was a Karen Carpenter reference. Okay, so she won the Karen Carpenter. Okay, let's move on.
You said you weren't going to do that.
I know, but I thought I'd do it. Oh my gosh. A couple is in jail after crashing a wedding and stealing $60,000 worth of presents and cash off the reception table. Man, which led me immediately to resend all the people I sent thank you notes for my wedding and say, "You cheap bastard." I don't think we got $1,200 worth of stuff total from all our loser friends. Anybody here gets $60,000? And that was
what happens
part of the gifts.
If you invite only comedians, what do you expect?
I had this is how many comedians I had at my wedding. Okay. And what, did I have any comedians at my wedding? No.
Were you there?
You think there'd be at least one, Brad?
Well, I'm trying to think. No, I don't think I mean, this is
what about yourself?
Years ago
Yeah, what about
Stendhal,
you?
Indiana. So
Don't you consider yourself a comedian?
Not now, not lately. Not after that joke. Okay, not after. I think if you asked the cruise director on this ship, she would say no. Okay. Oh my gosh, Florida has removed vaccine mandates from the state. This is the first state in 45 years to do so. They'll be replaced by brainworms and ivermectin. It's going to be fantastic.
Nice. There's a band called Brainworms and Ivermectin.
Ivermectin, brainworms and ivermectin.
I can't even say it.
4 plays opening for them. Sorry, that's a before the show joke. You got to get here before the show, folks.
That's when the real fun happens.
I know. Okay, this is my favorite joke. A Brooklyn man was shot. I love people getting shot. A Brooklyn man was shot after entering a police station through the back door and attacking an officer with a butcher knife.
Whoa.
Police officials said the man entered through the door in the alley that was unlocked, but clearly marked for authorized use only because crazy, angry people with butcher knives are such rule followers. The department is now rethinking their police only, take a gun if you need it sign. Police only, take a gun if you need it. It's right there on the street. See, that's my favorite. That's a good joke. Oh my gosh, 2 people, and I guess, hey, wait, Alice, you're in Missouri.
I am.
Somebody from Missouri won the Powerball, 1.4
Wasn't
billion.
me.
No, because man, I was thinking, man, we'd have some donations this week.
Sorry.
Is it too late to invite her to your wedding?
Yes. Oh my God, my neck. I renewed my vows in the New York Times this year. 2 people matched all 6 numbers to win the $1.4 billion Powerball prize. The winners can take an annualized payout, a lump sum, or fight to the death. Now, that should be a rule. everyone who wins the Powerball should have to fight to the death until it should be a Hunger Games thing if you want that much money. Okay.
I'm pretty sure Trump is building a room just for that.
I think that's going to be
Well,
part
no
of it.
doubt.
No, they're rich. They won't be taxed at all. Okay. The Tesla board of directors have voted to make Elon Musk the first trillionaire. Yep.
Ooh.
The pay package offers 25% of Tesla stock and the option to impregnate any board member's children on their 18th birthday. So it's going to be. And by the way, just for I'll give Elon the benefit of the doubt that he wants them after they're 18. Okay. Michael Caine, who we haven't seen in a while. We all love Michael Caine.
Yep.
Michael Caine, 92, is considering coming out of retirement to do a film, The Last Witch Hunter 2, everybody.
Ooh.
He promises he'll be there for filming. He just has to make sure that his younger wife never goes to the bathroom alone.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to wait and see if anybody gets that joke. Okay, so Gene Hackman's wife was really young.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh.
She died in the bathroom, and then he wandered around for a week before he died.
I would like to speak
yeah,
from
that was-
30 years in the future. Too soon.
Oh.
Well, the joke I wrote in the beginning spelled it out too much, and now I didn't spell it out enough. And everybody's going, you should have just, left it unspelled. Okay. Okay, well, then this is my second favorite joke. That was not it. So we've got like 12 more. Okay. I feel like I'm not honoring Eric. I'm sorry. I feel like actually what I'm doing is exactly what I've always done. Dwayne Johnson has slimmed down. Have anybody seen The Rock lately? He is more like the Stick. Dwayne Johnson has slimmed down and lost a lot of muscle to play a 70-year-old man whose best friend is a chicken. That's the new movie he's in. The character is a whimsical one, but the movie ends sadly when the chicken is eaten by Brendan Fraser's character from The Whale.
Wow.
Yeah, he is listening.
That's right. Oh, did you go look him up?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really thin. Wow, he's going to get an Oscar for that. Funny, you get an Oscar. Who did it? Tina Fey did a great joke. He goes, The Rock. He said Matthew McConaughey lost 40 pounds and is a hero to be in a movie, and it's called What Women Do for Every Movie. Okay.
Oh.
Yes, Tina Fey.
He's not going to win an Oscar. He may get a Carpenter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Too soon? All right.
I just got people mad at me for alluding to that. Courtney Cox and Bruce Springsteen reunited 41 years after the Dancing in the Dark video at the U.S. Open for a new video called My Walker Gently Weeps. Jodie
Now you're out of
Foster.
focus.
What?
Now you're out of focus. I don't know why.
I know. What the hell?
There you go.
I'm back.
You got it.
Jodie Foster joked that her wife makes fun of her because she loves her trophies, like her Oscar and Emmy so much. She loves her trophies, which I understand, as my wife can't stop ribbing me after I framed my participation certificate from Publishers Clearinghouse. Is that even a thing? It sounds like a thing, doesn't it?
It sounds like a thing.
It sounds like. By the way, I wrote that joke because Publishers Clearinghouse is bankrupt. Who's heard of this?
Really?
Oh, wow.
And they have stopped paying their winners. They have a ton of winners that are expecting a lifelong payment every year, and they've stopped paying.
Wow.
The company's offices are getting hundreds of calls a week saying, "I'm not dead. You owe me money." A spokesman from the company did say that their winners will be paid, but please don't take your really big check to the bank till the first of the month. Okay, and this is the last one, and I wish I hadn't put it last because there's no joke in it. Here we go, and then we'll do the joke of the week. Now, for weeks, we have heard about the huge SNL shakeup. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What was going to happen? My God, that Lorne Michaels was going to tear down the show, and finally the axe has fallen, and it is a bloodbath at Saturday Night Live. One cast member we didn't expect has left the show. Okay, wow, come on, everybody. Is that crazy? Nothing. Heidi Gardner is the only one that left, and she left because it cost her money to be there. She's so famous. It's terrible.
Wow.
You all remember in 1986? Here's what it looks like to explode the show. In 1986, the last episode, Lorne Michaels takes John Lovitz and says, "Hey, John, get in this limo. There's a cast party going on." John leaves and he burns down the studio with the cast in it. That is how you destroy. Yeah, not this. This is just the opposite. This is literally everybody famous coming back. What happened here is Heidi left in a limo and everybody else met Steven Spielberg for caviar. That's what happened here. So, again, I told you there was no joke in that, but I mean, okay, here we go. Joke of the week. And it is I have two punchlines, mine and Janet's. Which one do you like better? By the way, you're going to hate both of them equally. Who is a cow's favorite celebrity?
Who is a cow's favorite celebrity?
Post Malone. Okay. Anybody want to guess what Janet's was?
Ice Cube steak.
Ice Cube. That's Cube steak is fun. No, Moo Donna. It was hers. Moo Donna. Okay, that was enough. Steve, come back in.
Hi.
That was longer than
Matt Tassell.
I wanted to.
the
I wanted
best
to honor
comedian.
Eric by boring his family. That was my.